Hello everyone, today I'm going to show this cTrader indicator that will make your trading life easier by adding a lot of quality of life improvements. This indicator can add labels to trend lines, horizontal lines, vertical lines, Fibonacci retracements and expansions and rectangles. It can also dynamically change the colors of these tools based on the way you drawn them on the chart. On top of that, this indicator includes an alert system that can alert you about all the tools mentioned before. Now, let's take a look at the parameters and how this indicator works. Starting from the basic parameters, here you can find the option to enable sound alerts. This indicator was created using the built-in sounds of the cAlgo API, so you will have 5 sound options for you to choose from. Next, you can find the option to enable cTrader pop-ups for your alerts. Then, there is an option for you to enable a button that will appear at the right bottom side of the chart. This button will extend or contract all trend lines present on the chart. As you can see, it does not matter how much lines you have on the chart, the indicator will work for all of them. This is also true for horizontal and vertical lines, rectangles, and Fibonacci retracements and expansions. Next, there is the option to enable rectangles to extend to the last candle. This indicator treats rectangles as supply or demand zones. By enabling this option, the indicator will automatically extend the rectangles and eliminate the need for you to keep updating the size of them as time passes. After that, there is the option to enable Fibonacci levels to be extended to infinity. This option will work for both Fibonacci retracements and expansions, making it easy for you to place the objects wherever you want, without the need to stretch them to be able to see the levels. Then, there are the trigger parameters. Here you can decide if the alerts will be triggered by the ask or bid price line, if the alert will be triggered immediately when the price touches an object, or when a bar closes touching an object. Also, you can decide if the line will be deleted after the alert. This will work for trend lines, horizontal lines, and vertical lines. In the line alerts parameters, you will choose which types of lines will trigger alerts. You can enable or disable each type separately. Next, there are the rectangle alerts parameters. Here you will find the option to enable the type of alerts you want. There are 2 types of alerts for rectangles: the rectangle interactions, that includes alerts like price entered, price touching, price exiting, etc. And there's the tick volume spike alerts. This will alert you when there is a spike in tick volume and the price is inside or touching a rectangle. Note that in the example you are seeing, I have enabled the option for the rectangles to extend to the last candle. This way I don't have to manually update them. Because I have the trigger of the alert set to close, this alert was triggered when the bar closed touching one of the border of that rectangle. Also, note that the alert have a comment message. That will show any comments you add to the objects on the chart. Now I'm going to show a tick volume spike alert. If you look in the parameters I'm using, you will see that in the TV range I'm using 200 bars. That is the number of bars the indicator will look to get an average size of tick volume. Then, I chose to be alerted when the tick volume is 50% bigger than the average. And right below that, I chose to not be alerted about tick volume for the next 5 bars. The last parameter there will include the high and the low of the rectangle in the message of the alert. As you can see, as soon as the indicator detected the increase in volume, it alerted me about it. The alert will include all the information about the rectangle that triggered the alert. Next, we have the options to enable alerts for Fibonacci objects and to delete them after an alert occurs. This will alert you when the price touches the levels of a Fibonacci object on the chart. Here is a clip of that type of alert. Note that I enabled labels for my Fibonacci objects. In this example, the object has the default label, but that can be edited by writing in the comment of the object. As you can see, the indicator alerted me when the price touched the 0% of that Fibonacci object. Also, all type of alerts in this indicator includes the comment of the object in the alerts. This one is not different. The next parameters are the colors. These parameters are self-explanatory. Here you choose the colors for the objects and choose if you want the indicator to automatically change the colors for you. The next parameters controls the labels of the objects. They are also self-explanatory. Here you can choose if you want the labels or not. You can choose the position of them in relation to the object, and the text size. Look how easy it is to change the labels. This will make your annotations on the chart much more dynamic, because the labels are attached to the object. You can describe your strategy for each support and resistance, and if you move them around, the labels will follow. Also, note that the color of the label will always match the color of the object. This can be useful if you have many objects on the chart at the same time. Next, we have the parameters to enable Telegram alerts. I will leave a link in the description for you to learn how to configure that in less than 3 minutes. Note that this indicator offers the option for you to receive screenshots of the chart directly in the Telegram messages, making it easy for you to check what is happening in the chart without being in front of the computer. And lastly, there are the parameters for you to enable email alerts. I will also leave a link in the description for you to learn how to do that. That is all for today. If you are interested in this indicator, I will leave all the links in the description of this video. Don't forget to check my other projects. I already create many others indicators and see bots. Thank you for watching and see you next time.